Here with South Bay head coach Coby Karl. Coby, first of all, just an amazing performance from Thomas Bryant tonight in your team's win. Only 19 minutes played, 18 points, 8 rebounds, couple blocks, couple three-pointers. What'd you like from TB?
His energy. His energy is the thing that makes him special. He rolled to the rim really hard on some of the pick and rolls and ran the floor hard, and he was all over the place. So it was good to have that big that's rolling down the middle of the floor, really taking bodies and hitting people. And you know, when you watch Thomas play, you can tell immediately that he's very physical. He plays hard, and he likes that competition.
Yeah, Thomas he never gets tired. He runs up and down the floor. His game is very much a type of game that would tire out most players, but he doesn't get tired. He still has the energy to dance on the bench when he's done. What's he like, just being that presence, that just overall good times kind of guy?
Well, it's funny. He's actually a pretty quiet guy when you talk to him. At least when he talks to me. Very respectful guy, but you know, he flips a switch when he starts playing and starts competing. And even being around him in training camp with the Lakers, he's the same way. He was competing against Bogut. He's competing against Brooke and all those guys. And I think that will really benefit him.
As expected, another good game for the G League MVP, Vander Blue. I wanted to ask you, with Vander getting a two-way with the Lakers, what does that mean for your program and just Vander's journey personally?
Well, I'm happy for him. You know, I wish he would have gotten the full time, just because I think he's earned it. I think he's proven himself. But I'm really happy as an organization that we have him back here. You know, we consider him family, and you know, in my first year as a head coach, he was a huge part of what made us successful as a team. So you know, I think that familiarity with myself and knowing who he is as a person and as a player is going to really benefit us this year. And hopefully we don't have him long, and hopefully he's with the Lakers maybe in a month or two. But you know, to be a key part for us is going to be really comfortable for us.
And that other two-way belongs to a guy who was on one of the better opponents that you faced last year, Alex Caruso. What does he bring to this squad?
He's unique. You know, he's a taller point guard, so he can guard different positions, and he prides himself on the defensive end, which, you know, isn't something that we were great at last year. And that Oklahoma City was really good at that, so I was really happy to steal part of that, and I think it showed tonight. You know, I think that mentality with all of our guys. He was out there, and he really likes picking up the ball. And I think, you know, if your two-way guy is picking up, taking pride on defense, then I think it really makes your team better.
Now, obviously the starters, it's a preseason game. They're not going to play the entire game. They got a big lead, and then Northern Arizona came back, but your bench players ended up icing the game late. Which of the bench guys stood out to you the most?
You know, obviously Frank played great down that stretch. You know, I think everyone actually played pretty good for us. Zim had a good stretch for us. You know, Stephen Branch had a good stretch for us. You know, everyone really stepped in. Even you know, Holyfield stepped in and made some plays in his limited minutes that he got in there. So, you know, I can't really name one person. If I was to do that, it would be probably Frank with his big numbers.
Last thing for you, Coach, the new hairstyle. It's a winner. What was the inspiration behind this?
Probably my wife. Okay. I don't know, just getting a little older, you know, like trying to feel like more like an adult. I don't think I'll ever be an adult, really, but yeah.
That's the new look, Coby Karl, for the South Bay Lakers.